2001 cent Canada coin. It's the smallest, most ignored coin in your pocket. A piece of Canadian history that ceased circulation in 2013, destined for the bottom of change bowls and forgotten drawers. I'm talking about the Canadian 1-cent piece, the penny. But among the literally billions minted, there's one year that stands out as a genuine high-value sleeper. An absolute modern rarity. The coin we're hunting today is the 2000 Canadian penny. Now I know what you're thinking, a modern coin, only 25 years old? How valuable can it be? The answer, for a select few, is potentially thousands of dollars. Stick around as we unlock the secrets of this coin, detail the rare varieties, and show you exactly what to look for to turn 1 cent into a fortune. The penny's final chapter. Context and composition. To understand the value of the 2000 penny, we need context. The Canadian 1-cent coin, with its iconic maple leaf twig design by G. Kruger Gray on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, was a fixture of Canadian life for over a century and a half. But by the late 1990s, the penny was costing more to make than its face value. This led the Royal Canadian Mint to constantly experiment with cost-saving metals. Here's where 2000 gets interesting. From 1997 to 1999, the penny was mainly made of copper-plated zinc. That's a non-magnetic coin, weighing about 2.25 grams. But in the year 2000, the mint began transitioning to a new metal, copper-plated steel, which is magnetic and heavier, weighing 2.35 grams. The vast majority of 2000 pennies you'll find in circulation are the copper-plated zinc version, carrying on the previous composition. But a small number were struck on the new magnetic steel planchets as part of a subtle transition. This is the first layer of rarity. Key features of the standard 2000 penny: obverse, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II reverse, the classic 2 maple leaves on a twig design. Composition: most common copper-plated zinc. Now we get to the legendary piece. The one that separates the $1 coin from the $10,000 coin. While most of the magnetic steel pennies were produced after 2000, there is an extremely rare, highly sought-after variety dated 2000. This is the 2000 P Canadian cent. What is the P? It's a tiny, distinctive P mintmark located just under the Queen's portrait. This P signifies that the coin was struck at the Winnipeg Mint facility, likely as a trial or test run using the new magnetic steel planchets before mass production began for the general issue steel coins of later years. The critical elements for this rarity are: date, 2000, mint mark, a tiny P under the effigy. Magnetism, it must be strongly magnetic due to its steel core. This P variety is considered one of the rarest modern Canadian coins. Only a handful of certified examples are known to exist. When one surfaces in mint state, the value can easily soar into the high 4 to 5 figures, making this single penny an incredibly valuable piece of modern numismatic history. Actionable advice for coin roll hunters: always check a 2000 penny with a magnet first. If it sticks, check for that elusive tiny P mintmark. Beyond the legendary P cent, there are 2 other main categories of 2000 cents collectors look for: proof-like PL sets and mint errors. The 2000 W proof-like PL cents. These coins were not struck for general circulation but were included in special, low-mintage collector sets produced by the Royal Canadian Mint, known as proof-like sets. These coins often have a W mintmark, sometimes stylized, or a distinct satin/mirror finish not seen on circulation strikes. While not 5-figure coins, a certified, high-grade 2000 WPL coin can fetch tens to hundreds of dollars. Circulation errors. Standard 2000 pennies can also hold a premium if they feature a significant error. Look closely for die cracks, a raised line on the coin's surface where a crack in the minting die occurred. Striking errors, coins that were not perfectly centered, known as off-center strikes. Double dies. Although rare, a faint doubling of the inscription or date due to a misalignment of the die strike. In the world of numismatics, even a visually interesting and well-preserved error can turn a 1-cent piece into a $20 to $50 collectible. Conclusion: the 2000 Canadian penny is a fantastic case study in modern numismatics. It's a common coin hiding a rare secret, marking a pivotal moment in the Royal Canadian Mint's shift in metal composition. So, the next time you stumble across one, grab your magnet. Is it one of the rare magnetic steel planchets? Grab your magnifier. Can you spot that tiny, lucrative P-min mark? Check the condition. Even the common zinc or 2000 cent holds a small premium if it's in beautiful, uncirculated, or BU condition. If you find a P-cent, you've discovered a piece of Canadian numismatic legend. The journey to wealth often starts with pocket change.